So this out. That's right. We make up words here on Have Faith, Let It Begin as well. Check this out. I was walking Cody. I've been walking Cody the same path for 8 years because Cody is 8 years old. And for the past 8 years, I've walked the same path. Never believe what's going to happen to me this past week. I look up and one of the ladies from their yard decided it was time to yell at me. Started to yell and say, "Get your dog and yourself off my property." Rude people. That's what we're going to talk about. And I'll finish the story. Dr. E is back. Have Faith, Let It Begin. Monday edition starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
Let it begin?
Again.
Say have faith.
Again.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Noah.
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
You just put those there.
Noah.
Have faith, let begin. When it starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. We're going to get right into it. Dr. E, you're never going to believe what happened to me on Friday.
Angel, let me tell you something. I would have wanted to wallop this lady. Let me tell you.
Oh, so walking Cody.
Yeah,
And
same path every day.
Same path every day. I
So
look up
around 5:15 a.m.
No, this is actually because it was my day off. On Friday. So I was around 2:00. No, that's
Okay.
not even true. I take that back. It was actually around right after I took Ariel to school. So it was like 9:30,
Okay,
right? And I was on a time restriction because I was getting my hair cut. So I had
right.
to be there.
Cody,
So,
and you look beautiful, by the way. Now
Thank you.
Cody is on his leash.
on his leash.
Okay.
And now I will paint a picture. We're on a sidewalk.
Yeah.
We're about 5 inches from the sidewalk on a grass. Cody is peeing. And all of a sudden I hear this. "Get off my lawn. Get your dog off my lawn." I am cleaning this up, by the way. And I said, "Excuse me?" She says, "I've been telling you this for the longest time, over and over and over again." I go, "Ma'am, I don't even know who you are." Now, mind you, I've lived in my development for over 10 years, never seen anybody come out of this house before. Ugly trees, by the way, but that's a different story. Still, starts to yell at me and say to me, "Get off the lawn." So I said, "I don't know you, lady. I'm sorry. If you have taken offense, you've never spoken to me before. I have no problem not walking in this direction. However, I am a grown man. You don't need to yell at me. You can just ask me, 'Please, sir, do not walk your dog on my lawn.' You don't need to yell." As she's saying this, it looks like a family member was walking down with a suitcase. I guess they were heading to the airport. Well, that person decided to egg her on by saying the words, and I quote, "Get him, get him." So she started to yell at me again. Now I said to her, I don't know where this is coming from, but again, there's a way to talk to people, and this is not it. And she says, "You know what? I'm done with you." I says, "No, you're not done with me because I'm not done with you. So we're going to talk." She goes, "I don't have time for this." She goes, "You're going to make time because you're wasting my time." And finally, she says to me, "No, because I've said what I had to say and you're going to listen to me." I says, "Listen, what I am going to do is, because I'm an adult, obviously, in this conversation, is I'm going to respect your wishes and not walk my dog in this direction ever again. But what I will do is I will teach you a lesson. Respect your elders because you're one of mine and I am one of yours." To which she replied, "You need Jesus." So I said, "I am so glad you said that because on March 19th, I'm preaching on the hill. You're more than welcome to come see me. It's called Superpower. And you know what my superpowers are? Being patient, being kind. I'm also going to do something too. I'm going to refer to the Bible, which is love thy neighbor. You should know that scripture. If you don't, I'd be more than happy to drop a Bible off for you. Dr. E, what do you think?
Angel, I'm so glad that you were the person that this happened to, because what could have happened in this very angry and dangerous world could have been something catastrophic. With shootings and guns and just meanness. I think that you took the opportunity to try to take someone who is obviously ignorant, obviously someone insecure, obviously someone not evolved, and not bring yourself down to that level. So you basically took a road rage, which was just a sneaker rage, and you were able to turn it into something positive, as we know you always do. So, Angel, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, it was not easy. It really set the tone for the rest of my morning. I'm not going to lie. And it took me about 3 hours to get over it. But mainly because I just don't understand where this rudeness comes from. Not just so much as her. This has been going on, let's face it, in the last couple of years. I'm not going to blame COVID. This has been festering through this world for quite some time. And why is it that people feel the need to be disrespectful and rude when they can come out and just say something polite, calm, and courteous? If everyone would just do that, this world would be a better place.
Yeah. Well, Angel, remember the story I told you when I was out in Skiville, out in Utah with the kids, and we were having dinner, and there was sort of a very nice community in the restaurant, and there was a lot of joking going around, and there was a lot of interplay, and there was a guy sitting next to me that just obviously was not having any part of it, and stood up and started yelling at everybody to shut the hell up and let him enjoy his meal in peace. And it sort of changed everything in the room. And I just kind of looked at the guy, because I was sitting next to him, and I said, "Sir, is there, you know, um, you know, of course, we're all going to respect your wishes, but are you okay?" Instead of getting more angry. And he said, "I'm really sorry. My kid's in the hospital, and, I've been there for 2 days, and I haven't slept. And this is the first thing I've eaten in 2 days." And after we talked for about 20 seconds, he stood up, and talked. What would you say? He sort of, made an announcement, and he said, "Listen, everybody, I'm really, really sorry. I've had a really bad day. Actually continue being yourselves, and thank you for, putting up with me." And it just was such a great thing, because there's something maybe going on with that lady. Maybe, Angel, her yard is the magnet for dog poop. Maybe 300, not responsible dog owners walk their dogs on her lawn.
Mhm.
Maybe, she has to step in dog poop all the time, and she doesn't know you from anyone else. And she obviously thinks you were probably someone who was more disrespectful. And maybe there she is having a bad day, or maybe she just has anger in her heart. She claims to know Jesus, but she probably should really recognize that she knows Satan, right? Because she doesn't have the love of Jesus. She has the hate and the rage of Satan.
Yeah.
And you were able to do, my friend, is you were able to melt. It's not going to happen overnight. But I would be surprised that if the next time you do walk, Cody, and if you're on the other side of the road, or whatever you decide to do, you guys might interact again, and she might, apologize to you, and you might be able to have an opportunity to continue you know, to give testimony, and to give her, teach her the good word.
Yeah.
And
For
yeah,
all we know, too, the person that was leaving could have made that she was sad that her family member was leaving. I thought of that.
totally,
They're really going
100%.
through
And
their
you know what, Angel, and at the other end of the spectrum, there's just some not nice people out there, and there's just nothing we could do
Yeah.
except for.
So I figured maybe next week, I'll get a couple of newspapers and sit on her lawn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But listen, let me end it this way, because we can go on and on about rude people. The most important thing and the lesson that I learned from that was keeping your patience and allowing the good inside of you to not allow the negativity that was in my head of thinking about so many things that I could have said or done, or mannerisms or finger gestures, but I didn't. It was in my head, but it wasn't in my heart. So think about anything in your actions. Always think before you speak. Let your actions from your words and your actions from your heart, from the Lord Himself, guide you to do the right thing. Dr. E, you get the last word.
Angel, I will say that you do get the brunt of many rude people, in your job as as the emergency operator down at the hospital. You take a lot of calls from very stressed people, and you have been called every name in the book, probably some names you've never even heard of, probably in about 27 different languages, and what a buffoon you are, and what a fool you are, and how stupid you are, and how terrible you are, and blah blah blah. And how many times have you turned those situations into something where even the person, you bring them to tears, recognizing that they really didn't do the right thing, or they were very mean-spirited and they're really sorry about it. So I think that God, has a purpose for you. And one of the purposes is to be able to handle people and kind of diffuse them and bring them, let them see the light in you, Angel, because the light in you is blinding and the light in you is from God. And I believe you will be preaching next week. Do you want to share that information?
Absolutely. So March 19th, which is actually 1 week from yesterday. So 1 week from yesterday will be my live edition. It will be on 2 platforms. It will be on my church Facebook account and our live TikTok account. So I'll have all the descriptions on our webpage, and I'm looking forward to having some guests there. I know that this will be the first time you'll get to see me up there and do my thing, which is a slightly different than what I do on the podcast, but yet still the same. And I look forward to everyone joining.
Awesome. I can't wait to see. I'm going to try to bring Nana.
Excellent. Well, without being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. May God be with you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. And never forget,
have faith.
Let it begin.
Yeah,
Take
baby.
care, guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right. You and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.